It's time, guys, for the final part, going into the Bell Cup. I think this one played nicely for us, so let's see what we got unlocked. The Azure Rollers. You know what, let's go with them. And our Cloud Glider, because why not? So we have finished up, we got a lot of stars and a silver, but it's time we do the Bell Cup and finish things off. So I don't know, I'm a little bittersweet about this because I don't know, I feel like I probably should have tried to do it on 150, but I think we'd wind up with a lot more bronzes and potentially nothings than we did this one, because I'm not very good at this one. But it did let me enjoy all the courses, so I guess I'm kind of glad about the difficulty that I did pick. Link did not seem happy, he blasted the horn on me for that. And it's like, it doesn't require drifting this sort of driving. And you can still get pretty decent. And even if you fall behind, items are there for that reason. So I guess higher level things require better use of items. But I like Neo Bowser City. I don't know why it makes me think of what is it? An F-Zero course. Like, it just gives me that feel. Even though there are F-Zero courses in this one, and they don't feel quite the same that this one does. I liked it when there wasn't a chance of us getting thundered every 10 seconds. That was nice. But yeah, we've already been hit by lightning, and it's still like we're still on the first lap at the time. I'm a little sad about the fact that, yeah, it is gonna stop us from doing a lot of things. But we have already a decent gap between us and Breath of the Wild Link, so I'm excited for that. Since that means of this last area, we're in a good spot. No. Not getting hit by another red shell while we had a defense item, I mean. If we don't have a defense item, well, there's nothing I can do to stop it, but... Third lap. The storm is picking up. That means it's time for a blue shell to appear somewhere on the course. Now that I have the one gap, I'm sure that the AI will find exactly when to shoot their items to hit that gap. I'm going to hold this behind me just in case. We don't have a notification, but I'm tired of getting pegged by a green shell that you just don't get any warning about, and the AI surprisingly has perfect aim for. I know there's supposed to be yeah, there is a button for me to look behind, but I don't recommend using that for various reasons. Seven coins, first lap, first round complete. It's a sad ending, but I mean, we're going to be getting ready for our next game we're going to be playing through, and that's going to be Triforce Heroes. Yeah, it's another game that I've wanted to play through and just didn't get a chance. And honestly, I have a lot of those lately. Like, that's the reason I'm playing through Okami. Which might be done now, actually, by the time I'm talking about this, because I know I'm pretty close to the end. I hope everyone had a good Halloween, because I believe this should be going up like November 1st. Um, yeah, Triforce Heroes is kind of next for these, and I'm excited for that one because I've watched it all, and they have a lot of interesting levels. Plus, there's a reason like to do all of the levels multiple times, thanks to the what's it called? The items and the new suits mechanic. I want to say I'll try to show off all the suits, but a lot of that's going to come down to luck at some points. Notably, like the because you can do that daily item game thing. If that plays really nice with us, also holy delay, like on that first blue shell. But yeah, there's a lot of fun things that okay, yeah. A lightning bolt hitting you then is the worst possible time, because then you lose the 3 coins for the lightning, plus the 3 coins for the Lakitu. So those 2 hits took out 9 coins, which is ridiculous when you can hold a maximum of 10. That I can lose 9 of them in an instant, really. Like a blue shell is a guaranteed you lose 3 coins. I guess it's a guaranteed you lose at least 2. Oh, this red shell. This blue shell. So wait, are we averaging like a blue shell per lap at this point? Let's see, and because it hit the same place last lap. Let's see if we can get to the end of this lap and get hit by another blue. That is the goal, honestly. So I wanted to get rid of my only defense against the blue shell because of that. We need coins more than we need another blue shell. And then another blue shell defense. So we're gonna get neither, because they seem to have enough red shells that aren't dying just randomly to the course. Alright, I guess these 3 will have to be our defense for now. Enough to stop a single red. But nothing for lightning. On the bright side, it didn't hit us right before this part this time. So now I'm not seeing any blue shells coming at us, so it looks like we only had 2 that round. But yeah, I'm looking for Triforce Heroes because it's one I don't think I'm gonna have an easy time with the Doppel area, like sorry, no, the final area. That Drablands, there it is. That big 50 stage 1 or 40 stage area. I don't think I'm gonna have an easy time with that, but I bet you I'm gonna have fun with it, and it'll give me an excuse to get all of the costumes and actually play through the game fully. That I normally would not have. Oh, dodge that green shell, and let's take the high road if we can. Oh, please avoid getting hit by the trains, Rosalina. I know you have full control of how I'm driving you, so I'd appreciate us not crashing into a fiery pit of death. But I like how, depending on which course you're on, there's always some sign of what cup it is. Like you can see there's little bells, like the cat bells, on a bunch of these areas. You'll see it again pretty soon, I think. But yeah, oh. The game is so evil with their, what are they? The light throws. Yeah, oh, on the train actually, I didn't realize that was the case. The train also shows them all. We only saw it because we crashed into the train. I normally would have missed it. But like little details like that are beautiful to show which cups are which. See, there's the bells again, but we aren't stopped, so you aren't seeing them too easy. Second lap down. The only blue shell actually got intercepted by Toad for us, so thanks to that, my friend, once again, for taking care of that little bit of issue. And yes, in case you're wondering, Alex, I am referencing Nix at that point, because Toad just kinda helped us, so for once, it's not against us, it's assisting us. And we've got our super horn. Let's see if we can hold on to that for the rest of this race. Because that would mean there's no blue shells, but I can already see one coming charging at us. We may actually not need the horn after all. Nope. Blue shell scared away. Eat ourselves some coins and cross the line. We crossed the line. The final race of the final cup. Welcome to... Actually, I don't remember which one this is. Is it Big Blue? Yeah, I think it's Big Blue. Bell Cup Big Blue. Look at how this stage just looks. And there's shortcuts that you actually can only do at certain speeds, which is an interesting thing in and of itself. Another F-Zero course, and it looks amazing. Just don't look too much at the little mini map because what? Do 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 do. Oh, such a nice song too. So, like all the maps, green means go, red means try not to, if you can avoid it. They had 2 reds? Really? As long as I don't have a third one, I'm okay with it. Oh, and it's one of those ones where it's a 1 lap sort of course. Blue shell incoming. So the shortcut that you can take in this one is, at one point there's going to be there's going to be like a jump, and if you drive off at the right time, you can skip an entire chunk of the course. At least I believe it's this one. Not certain because we've just reached the 3rd lap. The big downside with these ones is it really prevents the further back positions from having as much an impact. Whereas before you used to be able to... Also, the game just taunts me by giving me the super horn after hitting with a blue shell. Like, at this point there's no more blue shells that are even going to appear. What's the point of giving me the super horn outside of just to go like, if you had this 2 seconds earlier, you could have saved yourself. Oh well. And super horn does not scare away blooper. Interesting. Welcome to the oil slick Rosalina. And there we go. That is the last course done. Congratulations! Another 3-star. I like how no one came in 12th for this one. We just have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, all the way to 9th, and then 10th, 10th, 10th. Oh! And we get some nice credits for this. I don't remember if there was credits after the Special Cup, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe staff credits. I think we're going to sit through these. But yeah, as I just mentioned, the next one will be some Triforce Heroes. I'm going to be trying to do that one kind of spread out and constantly work on it like a little bit each day is the hard part, because like this one I've wound up just doing, I think this is technically the 3rd, maybe 4th recording session where I did like 4 in a row each time. So I'm going to try to do it a little each day, which is going to be interesting with my work schedule, but it's mainly for that item game, because otherwise I get like 4 items maybe. Now I can potentially get up to 8 or 32 depending. I'm not entirely sure how many parts it's going to take, but I'm looking forward to it. And so many racers, all of which we really didn't get a chance to use because I pretty much hogged Rosalina the entire time. But this is some actual good level play. And some carts we haven't seen. Like, I don't remember seeing that Yoshi one. We've seen this Beetle. For sure we've seen the Beetle. But it was a fun project. I'm glad I didn't try to do it on a harder difficulty. I feel it would make it too stressful to try to talk while doing it. But I do now have a few courses I've got to go redo just so I can get gold 3 stars on all of them. And then I can get started on 1500, since, I mean, you have to get 9,999 coins anyways for one of the parts to unlock. I might as well perfect 100 and then move to 150. I don't know that I could have did it on 50 because it just feels so slow when you do. But little Iggy, Roy with his beautiful car, and I think this is the music stage, which reminds me of Splatoon, but it shouldn't because it's not based on Splatoon. But it uses, what is it, the green and the pink, which Splatoon is, well, Splatoon 2 at least used a lot. I don't know if those are the same colors for Splatoon 1. Oh, we're in Thwomp Ruins now, and he's using the super bike that we were using too. And then there's the shoe, which I think we did use the sneaker for a bit. Try Bowser, Luigi, Isabelle, me, Rosalina of course. Just driving around all over the place. Now, I think it could have been done much better if it was like, at least for the last 4 races, like the last 4 courses we did, they used literally like pieces from your race. That would have been much more impressive instead of just this stock footage, which in itself is pretty impressive. But I guess it's the only way they could show off all 12 different cups in this. As you see, the Inkling guy, the Inkling boy and girl are there, Isabelle, Luigi's death stare, all the good stuff. Yeah, villager, go! And that's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe complete. Thank you guys for watching. Before you go, I want to see what that last item we unlocked is, if it'll load long enough for that. Alright, Grand Prix. Yay, trophies on all of them.
Let's go!
And we unlocked Cyber Slick Wheels. Those look pretty nice, so glad we got those. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you for the next project.